The Wakefields scare themselves by going near the Mercandy house. The old lady there is so creepy, she must be a witch. Stephen and Jessica blame her for everything bad that's ever happened. Stupid witch causing the coronavirus pandemic. She's the worst.
Argo Funk Book Review. Argo Funk Book Review.
Jessica is too sick to go to school. She misses out on meeting a new student named Nora Mercandy. Nora wears all black. She's a mixture of sad and scared. The unicorns instantly decide that Nora is a witch. They write mean notes about her and get the rest of the class to make fun of her. Soon enough, Nora can't go down the hallway without a bunch of kids shouting mean things. Poor Nora. Elizabeth is nice. She volunteers to show Nora around the school. Nora confesses that she's an orphan. She was forced to move here after her mom died recently. That's why Nora is struggling when it comes to dealing with other people. I don't understand why Elizabeth keeps this a secret. About 5 times in this book, Jessica and the unicorns ask Elizabeth why she's being so nice to Nora. Elizabeth could easily say, "Nora's mom just died, you should cut her some slack," and that would probably solve the bullying problem. Instead, Elizabeth keeps the dead mom thing to herself. The twins have a fight over Nora. Jessica insists Nora is a creepy evil witch. Elizabeth is all, "You've never even met Nora. Why are you being so mean to a complete stranger?" Jessica says, "Well, Nora could be a witch." Elizabeth complains Jessica stopped being her own person. Now she follows Lila all the time, just like the other Unicorn Club members do. Elizabeth is sick the next day. She asks Jessica to give Nora some gym clothes. This involves talking to Nora, which makes Lila angry. How dare Jessica talk to someone that Lila dislikes? They play tennis in gym class. Lila makes a bet. Her silver bracelet against Nora's necklace. Nora wins the game, which makes Lila furious. Lila gets even madder when hot guy Rick Hunter asks Nora out on a tennis date. The unicorns get Nora in trouble by passing notes to her. They steal her gym clothes and school books. When Jessica asks how long they'll keep harassing Nora, Lila says they'll never stop. Lila threatens to stop being Jessica's friend if Jessica doesn't keep being mean to Nora. Surprisingly, Nora doesn't know the other kids think she's a witch. Every day they yell things like, "Oh no, the witch is coming!" How hasn't she figured it out by now? When Nora asks why the other kids are targeting her, Elizabeth purposely lies. She says it's because Nora's grandmother is a hermit. This gives Nora the idea to introduce her grandmother to everyone else, because nothing helps a middle schooler make friends faster than showing off her grandmother. Nora tells Elizabeth to tell Jessica to tell the unicorns to come to her house. Why can't Nora tell the unicorns directly? At a Unicorn Club meeting, Lila announces their group costume theme will be Old Hollywood. Lila has a new plan to humiliate Nora. She'll invite Nora to her big Halloween party. While Nora is distracted, Bruce and the boys will vandalize the Mercandy house. That will teach Nora she's not welcome in this town. I think Nora already knows that. Everybody goes to meet Nora's grandmother. They're interrupted by Nora's zombie grandfather. Everyone screams and runs away. If I didn't know any better, I'd say Nora scared the mean girls on purpose. The unicorns go on the offensive. They threaten to frame Nora for copying homework and stealing things unless she does whatever they want. They force Nora to humiliate herself, to carry all their things, to do their homework, and to give them drugs? What is going on in that picture? This lasts for about a week until Elizabeth finds out. She confronts Jessica over the blackmail scheme. Elizabeth threatens to tell Mom unless Jessica stops right away. Honestly, Elizabeth should tell her parents anyway. Jessica shouldn't get a free pass on cheating and bullying just because she stopped when she got caught. The unicorns don't stop. They simply go back to the plan of destroying Nora's house during Lila's party. They pretend to apologize to Nora. They're extra nice to her for a few days, so she'll agree to attend the party. On Halloween, Steven's a monster from a popular movie. Elizabeth is a clown. Jessica is a cheerleader. What a terrible costume. It doesn't match the old Hollywood theme her friends have. And besides, Jessica's already a cheerleader. That's like me wearing my YouTuber outfit for Halloween. It's a low-effort costume. Elizabeth warns Lila not to do anything mean to Nora at the party. Lila wonders if it's too late to uninvite Elizabeth and her friends. Why did Lila invite Elizabeth to the party? Lila hates Elizabeth. Bruce says the prank will happen in 20 minutes. The unicorns immediately start insulting Nora. Everybody at the party points and laughs at her. Nora cries and goes back home, which interrupts Bruce. So the unicorns ruined their own prank by not waiting 20 minutes. Elizabeth chases after Nora, while Jessica chases after Elizabeth. Everyone else reluctantly follows the twins to Nora's house. They are surprised to learn that Nora's grandfather is Marvin Mercandy, the famous horror movie guru. How did the kids not realize that sooner? It's not like Mercandy is a common last name. In fact, I'm 90% sure that name was made up for this book. Nora becomes popular when she shows off her grandfather's cool movie tricks. Everyone apologizes for the way they treated her, and the hot guy asks her out on a date. Jessica learns the lesson that you shouldn't believe rumors. Jessica claims she also learned the unicorns are jerks who would betray her in a heartbeat. This is, the third time she's learned that lesson? When is she going to take it to heart and stop being friends with them? Since they switched books 3 and 4, the preview of the next graphic novel is messed up. Amy's happy she just joined the cheerleading squad, which wasn't in this book, that was the last book. Also, they say musician Johnny Buck is coming to Sweet Valley on November 1st. Since the Halloween party was yesterday, that means it's happening today. The end. Post-book follow-up. I noticed the graphic novel leaves out the part where the unicorns get Nora in trouble with the vice principal. Also the part where she gets in trouble because they switch tests on her. I'm not sure why. The graphic novel keeps the build-up and the fallout from the vice principal incident, but they skip over the actual incident itself. I don't think it's a bad idea to leave out the worst bullying incidents from the original book, but they weren't replaced with anything. The majority of the book is still non-stop bullying. It definitely needed another storyline. Like, maybe Elizabeth makes fun of the unicorns because they're too old to still believe in witches. Like the first graphic novel, this one is 40% bullying and 40% twin fighting. I like the first book better because Lois gets revenge on the unicorns. Here, the ending is more of a cop-out, where Nora's famous grandfather is introduced as a quick and easy way to end the conflict. This graphic novel has a new artist. It's not as clean or detailed as the previous artist, but it continues to have a good variety of poses and perspectives. The Halloween costumes were great. I think it would have fit the story better if Nora looked creepy and evil. She looks so sad and pathetic, it's hard to believe everybody hates on her all the time. Overall, it's probably as good as you can expect from an adaptation of a bad book. They could have tried to improve the story, but they kept everything mostly the same. I say that makes it worthy of the same low score. I give Sweet Valley Twins graphic novel number 4, The Haunted House, a 3 out of 10.